As we turn now to our continuing coverage of the biggest party in the Bay Area and one of the largest in the country. Hundreds of thousands of people are expected in the South Tampa area tomorrow. Many of them will arrive by boat. But before you hit the water, our Laura Harris is live now with some safety tips for you to keep in mind. Good afternoon, Laura.
Florida Fish and Wildlife DR telling us hundreds of boats on the water tomorrow. And I am joined by a very special guest from Florida Fish and Wildlife. This is Beryl Martin, who's got all the details we need to know. First thing people need to do before they go out tomorrow.
First thing they need to do before they go out tomorrow is make sure they have a designated operator for their boat. We're going to be out in force and making sure that everybody abides by the state laws, making sure they're not operating under the influence. The second thing they need to do is make sure they have all the proper safety equipment. Safety equipment saves lives, just like this inflatable life jacket we have right here. It doesn't take up a lot of room. They're really great and they save lives. This thing really just, all you have to do is...
So no longer an excuse that you don't have any space for it.
Exactly. They're extremely important anytime that you're on the water. The other thing is make sure you pay attention to what's going on around you. There's going to be so many people out there, you're relaxing, having a good time. There's going to be hundreds of other boats out there. Just make sure you're safe, stay a good distance away from, not cause any accidents, and just have a good time.
And speaking of a good time, like you said, the aerials from last year just showed boats this close to each other. Maybe be vigilant as well, making sure you're not being too ridiculous, especially out on the water.
Exactly. I mean, just anytime you're out on the water, you just need to make sure you look at what's around you, what's going on around you, if there's any other boats, anybody close. I mean, there's going to be cannon fire going off from the boats, people shooting type of guns and things like that. And we're just going to make sure that that doesn't distract you from paying attention to what's going on around you.
Lots of animal lovers in the Bay Area. What do you suggest for people who might have their pets on board these boats, or maybe it might be best just to leave them with someone else?
It's going to be up to you on whether you think that animal is safe with you or not, just for the fact that it's going to be just like anything else. You're responsible for what happens on that boat. So if that animal gets injured, you are responsible for it.
Perfect. This is Beryl Martin. Thank you so very much from the Florida Fish and Wildlife. We appreciate it. And we've got exclusive access to the boat we're on right now because nobody has been on it. And this is going to be the boat they're using when they're over there around the Bayshore area tomorrow. But while they're getting ready on the water, there's one special individual getting ready on land right now. I've got some video to show you. He is Master Sergeant Christian, and I tell you what, he was the coolest guy I have ever met. I can honestly tell you that. He is going to be the Grand Marshal for tomorrow's parade, Master Sergeant Christian McKenzie. He was critically injured when a rocket-propelled grenade struck his helicopter in Iraq, and after much recovery is now working at MacDill Air Force Base, where he helps serve all of the special ops wounded, sick, and injured. In the 4 years he's lived here, he says this will be his first Gasparilla parade, and he couldn't be more thrilled and honored.
It's mind-boggling. I mean, it's just, it is amazing to think that I'm going to be sitting atop the Grand Marshal car and, you know, being the lead out right there for this entire parade. I mean, this is the Tampa Bay area celebration. This is where we celebrate life, and all people come from all around the world to attend this parade. And for us to be there to celebrate with them and to show that respect and that connection, that camaraderie between the Tampa Bay area and U.S. SOCOM Care Coalition, it is quite an honor. It's just, I'm still trying to process it all.
Pirate Fest starts tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Bayshore will close at noon, and then the parade starts at 2 o'clock. For more on parade do's and don'ts, everything you need to know about what you can and can't bring, and parking information, stay with us. I'll have more on that coming up at 12:30. For now, we are live in Tampa. Laura Harris, ABC Action News.
Thank